Hi everyone, time for layout 3 of Sweet as Honey. We talked a lot about different things, but I mainly wanted to showcase 2 different things. One, here is the cork shapes that I was telling you about. That is standalone. So this cork shape is $6.95. And I also wanted to tell you about the digital art collection. It has the beehive in it. It has honeycomb. So there's lots of things that you can use this for that will enhance your layouts. So I just wanted you to know, and the nice thing about the digital art, it can go with any program that you have. So that's what makes it really cool. And of course, these are the PML cards. So let's get into this fun last layout, okay? Let me get my pieces all set aside here so I don't forget to use them all for you guys. Don't want you to miss out on anything. So this is shortbread cardstock, and that is the darker side. So you can see light, dark. I'm choosing to use a lighter side. Not very much of this cardstock is going to show, so you could definitely choose whichever pattern you want it to be. So it's strictly up to you. And I'm going to, I'm playing with the stripe this time. I know I played with this paper and I've already said I wish this was more of it, but we are building this on the left-hand side. So just like that. And then I am going to go ahead. Oh, I should have told you what size this was, but you can probably figure that out. So this is a 5 by 12, and this is, oh, this is not, well, it's not quite 3/4, 6 3/4 by 11.5. Okay. So I want to put adhesive. I'm using the other side. And this one, I want to make sure. I am going to go about 1/4 inch from the edge. Yes, it does not meet. I did that on purpose because I'm going to put a piece of Sundance. And I am going to use the darker side of Sundance. I need that pop. I'm using black as a matte. And so I want to make sure, that it's the right. Lost my little stripe there. There we go. Kind of lined it up with that little dotted line there. Okay, so there's your base. How cool is that? Okay, zip strips 1/2 inch. Yeah. Okay, now I'm second guessing myself. Yep, 1/2 inch. Okay. So now comes the fun part. What do we want to do? Okay. We are going to put a 4 by 6 photo mat, and I mounted this on black. Hopefully I don't run out before the end here. And just kind of put it in the middle there, okay? And then I stamped with this wonderful Sweet as Honey card making stamp set. I love this. The really cool thing is if you got the November stamp of the month, the little insides of the light bulb, the solid pieces, fit perfectly in here to make these zinnias or whatever you want to call them. They look like zinnias to me, but that should make a lot of people laugh because I'm not a real flower person, so I don't have a lot of knowledge on flowers. But anyway, you can change those out to make them whatever you need them to be color-wise. Okay, so I stamped it on Mink, on the dark side, ink to ink. I do this every time. I need to put a little light. So it's a 3 by 6 1/4. And then this is 3/4 by 5 3/4. And I am purposely not using the stripe because I don't want it to be matchy-matchy. Okay, so just like that. And then I am going to do a 4 by 4 photo on this. And I'm just gonna overlay it a little bit. And I already see I don't like the way that looks. Didn't quite get it even. Okay, so there's my 2 photos. Yep, that's gonna be okay. And then off of this sticker sheet, I took the Oh Honey and I put it on a piece of the lighter side of Mink and then mounted it on black, and then just took my journaling pen to add some little dots. And I am going to kind of put this in the middle, I think. Yep. Okay, like that. And then we have this wonderful Stamp of the Month stamp set. And I very rarely use Stamp of the Month on scrapbook pages, but these animals are so cute. As you can tell, I'm fond of the bear and the mouse. I've yet to play with the bunnies, but there's also really cool sayings. So I went ahead and stamped it, colored it with a little pencil, added a little one of the die cuts from the other card kit. And so just adding that to that. And then I want to put, I think I want to add this. And as you know, these have been, I played with these to death as far as trying to get the sticky off, but it's not really that hard. It's, once you get it, it's pretty easy. Comes right off. So just to add that dimension, and let's add, you know me, you gotta have some bling. This is the fun about creating, is just having a little bit of pop to that page. So there is the left-hand page, even though we started on the right hand, but there's your left-hand page. And just by adding these little touches gives you a little fun to this this layout. So let's build the second page. And again, I just got to take my pieces off here. Had to make sure I had everything in line. And again, it's pretty much what we did before. Oops, except that that was almost a faux pas. Build it on the light side of the paper. Now, this time we're going to build on the left side of this page so the stripes meet when you put your layout together. And so this is going to be a 7 by 12, okay? And then this piece is going to be 4 3/4 by 11 1/2. And again, we want to build it, okay, wait a minute. We want to build it from the edge. Now this time it might meet. It just depends on the pieces I had left over. That's a pretty good drop. And then again, we're adding the darker side of Sundance. I better do it on my page. Did you know that your tape runner will work better on a harder surface than it will if you're trying to tape right on, like this strip right on your cardstock? It needs that firmness to make it float. Okay, so this time we're going to have horizontal pictures. Well, maybe. Okay, so you have your 2 horizontal pictures, okay? And then again, I stamped Mink on Mink. And I just want it to be flush with the edge of this. So you might want to just lift up your strip, to tuck it under there, like that. And then again, we're going to have a 3/4 by 4 1/2. And we're going to do the same thing. Oh, of course, now I ran out. That's why we always have extra, just in case. And the same thing, you can trim it or you can just tuck it under your piece just so it lays on top. And then I just have a PML card. Okay, come on. Oh, that's right. I got the other tape that isn't as forgiving. And you definitely can put a photo here where this mat is. I mean, this PML card, you could put a photo there. That'd be really cute. You could put your journaling there. I mean, the sky's kind of the limit on what you want to do on that. And then using some cork to keep with that whole cork theme. And this one's a little bit bigger. Going to take the backing off. And I'm actually going to put it around that bee. I thought that was, I mean, I'm not a real bee fan by any means, but I just thought it was too cute the way it was laying on the page like that. And then we're just going to offset it with the outside piece. And I think we'll put this just as a honeycomb there. And then let's add some sparkles, because you know I like some sparkles. Just to draw your eye to that little bee. I hope you guys have had as much fun as I have had with this paper pack. It is so much fun to play with. I just think it has great potential. I'm very excited about getting in and creating the Workshop Your Way Sweet as Honey, because I love the actual extra pieces they have in that pack. And so I'm excited to play with that. I think this paper also, even though it's kind of that bee theme, you could use it in the summer. You could use it, we have friends who are beekeepers. I think this would be really cool paper for them to have these for layouts. I mean, they're pretty generic. They're in that neutral family with the Papa Sundance, and you're ready to go. So as you can see, just to showcase, so you can see your stripes meet in the middle and everything works to the edge. So there you go, ladies. Your Sweet as Honey layouts. Like I said, I hope you enjoy. I can't wait to see what you guys create. You guys have a great day.